sweep. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Gilmore. Get it out on the screen. Shakes off the defender. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field. He takes it at the 45. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He's going to let it go. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Under fire. They get to him as he throws. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Spin, still running. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Vincent. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. To the air, it's Gilmore. Looking to scramble. There he goes. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unleashes to the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the tailback. Sweet cut there. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Encroachment, defense.
The penalty on the defense, when they don't really give up much ground, there's not much to lose this close to the end zone. They'll move the tight end. Slams ahead. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. He'll do it himself. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Tough to beat in action, gentlemen. You know that. Let's take a look at the highlights. Bowling Green is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7.
Turning it on! Past the sticks, and he may get more. He's all the way out to the 32-yard line before he's forced out of bounds. Right back to the well. Makes a man just plowing ahead. And the defense jumps on him. They get that turnover.
I love those smashes where you can hear it up here. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lift. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing. Big turnover forced by the defense.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Quarterback on the keeper.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
Takes the easy throw in the flat. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Gilmore. Looking to the big tight end. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. The Wolverines have taken it inside the 20. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Working that left side now. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Looking to throw again. Snags it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Wolverines will go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs. This noise is deafening, trying to keep this offense from being able to operate. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. From the gun, the running back has it. And they don't pick up anything right there, but at least they avoid getting tackled in their own end zone. Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on 3rd down. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. And the Badgers line up to punt it away. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the returner goes down. To the air, it's Gilmore. Hauls it in. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Wants to go up top. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. The Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to get it through the air. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. And he rushes it right through the uprights. It's good from 59.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. Good, solid tackle. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. The Badgers will punt it away on 4th down. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Single back formation, and they give it to him. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Wolverines have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Ann Arbor. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas in the booth at Michigan Stadium.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Trying to set the tone with the run. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Caught over the middle. It's Fry. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Out of the gun to give to the back. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Now the play fake. Works the middle of the field. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Stopped at the 46-yard line and just making a play and turning in the interception. And the offense came out aggressively here in the second half, but they can't put the drive together and spit it up on the turnover.
I'll tell you, this defense has a lot of athletes. They've got a lot of guys with ball skills. If you put the football anywhere around them in their vicinity and their ability to catch the football, they'll come down with it. This quarterback has got to be way more careful here in the second half.
So here comes the Michigan offense. Quarterback making adjustments. Give to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. One back in the backfield. He gets to carry. Breaks into the open. How about that play on the ground? They get him out of bounds at the 34. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Give to the running back. Hard running there. He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. The Wolverines with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He'll keep it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the 1st down and avoid settling for the field goal. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Keeps it on the bootleg. Just a short pass to the tight end. Didn't get nearly enough done on third down. He's brought down at the 31-yard line. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And it slips just inside that right upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. North Texas has some work to do. There's no other way to put it. But the mantra of this program is hard hats, hard work. And if they can chip away here, they may be able to pull this out. They're trailing by 12 to East Carolina. We'll circle back. If anything big happens in this clash in the American, you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Gets it out quickly. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Wolverines bringing the heat on the defensive front as they have so many times through the years.
Yeah, and you just think about guys that just look great in their youth. Big, strong, Aiden Hutchinson, Ajabo, a lot of these guys in the recent history, just they know how to get after the quarterbacks and make their life miserable.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Badgers will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Looking to pass. It's Gilmore. And that 3rd down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. And the Wolverines decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Big noise in the big house for this huge 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He lost one down the sideline. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Badgers will try to pin them back with the punt. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Now they'll run it to the right here. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. out of the gun. The inside handoff, looking for a crease. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. They'll ride the hot hand. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Gilmore. Makes the grab. Oh, he's got some space. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They think there's room to run to the right here. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Wolverines have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Finds the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Fires to the big fella. He gets it to the 34-yard line, but excellent 3rd down defense, and 4th down's coming up. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights, it's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Badgers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Finds his back in the middle. There he goes. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And the Badgers will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. He's got his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They go to the ground. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Badgers have their offense in high gear. They're going to ride this running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Badgers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He'll take the deep shot. He's got it along the sideline. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. They've put the O into offense as in 0 yards, and finally they get a big play to give them a little momentum.
Finally, some good luck on offense. I mean, they've been closer throughout this game. They've taken some shots. They've tried to be aggressive. They just haven't been able to come up with the big play. This game's not over yet, especially after that one.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. The run to the left. Fouls through the defense. And he moved it slightly forward. Defense played it well. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll try the run. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Looking to throw, it's Gilmore. Finds his tight end. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the 1st down. Motion from the wideout. Jet sweep to the receiver. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got his man. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've already peeled more than 3 minutes off the clock on this drive as they stand over the ball on 2nd down. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the 1st down. They'll try the right side. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Turning it on! Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it in the 16. And the Wolverines back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He'll do it himself. Makes one man miss. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Wide receiver going in motion. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. On 2nd and goal, he carries again. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Touchdown, Michigan! And the route is on. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, take a peek at what's happening in this interesting battle in the MAC. Bowling Green is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Toledo. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the MAC.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Just about had another one picked off. They have been way too reckless with the football, throwing it away 3 times already. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Shoots it to the left. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking downfield, it's Gilmore. Gets it to him on the screen. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines! That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
And this is why you consistently run the football. A steady diet because you can break the long touchdown runs. Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage, outrunning the rest, getting in for the long touchdown run.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Shotgun snap on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On fourth down, looking to pass. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game. Possible upset, two really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not, and that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.